Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I have so many fun little goodies in front. I thought maybe you'd like a little unboxing. I don't do these very often, but I do have each one of these has its own purpose, and I'm very excited to show you them to you because they are part of 2026 stuff that I am purchasing. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to start with the one I just opened. I did a video for my Patreon and I wanted to show them what it was. And I grabbed two things from Laurel Phelps. One was a traveler's notebook cover, and then the other one was tip and tape, but I also wanted to show you how lovely this packaging is. I love the scalloped edge. I love how it's like a little folio. I could totally use this. Beautiful gold foiling. It does have a little calendar card. It's printed out on like mild cardstock, so it's kind of floppy, but it works great, and it's a freebie, so I'm not mad about it. And then it says, "Be fearlessly authentic," and then has her contact information on the back side. Now this, I just wanted to show you the two things I got. I'm always looking for a traveler's notebook cover that's plastic, and I heard that Laurel Phelps had one. And I also have been using the one from Sterling Ink. What I'm looking for is a plastic cover for my Sterling Ink monthly booklet. That's what this is. And I wanted to see if the Sterling Ink one would work better versus the Laurel Phelps. And I can tell you for sure that while the differences between the two, and I'll just show you real quick. The differences between the two is that the Sterling Ink does not have these front pockets, these credit card pockets in the front. Put them on top of each other so you could see. On the back side, I've got the Laurel Phelps. Now there's two major differences between the two. The Laurel Phelps has more plastic from here to here. So it is a little bit more challenging to get my notebook in there. When I tried it, it was like really trying to hustle it in and out, which is great if you don't plan to do that very often. The other difference is it has these three pockets here that I'm never going to have a use for. And I guess there's another third one, is that she does have branding down here in the corner. Sterling Ink has the opposite of those. It's very sleek, very minimal. It doesn't have any of that extra stuff or the branding. It's just your plain cover. This one retails for a little bit more than this one. I think this one's 12 and this one's between 14 and 16. So while I think that this is going to be my backup, that's for sure, I'm going to keep with my Sterling Ink. This is the one that's intended for the skinny one, the skinny book. This is the compact full year, and it's meant to fit on this, but it really does fit well with the booklets, allowing for just a little bit of bulk and the extra overage on the side. So that's my take on that. And then I also got the Laurel Phelps tip and tape, which so many people have told me about. But the thing is that I thought it was different than what it was. It's literally double-sided tape that just has the backing in two different parts. And I used it and it works fine. I just don't know if it's worth the expense. I usually just take a piece of tape and cut it and then use it on this side and then on the back side. So I would use tape here and here if I was using Scotch tape. But with the Laurel Phelps, I thought it was going to be adhesive on one side, like say adhesive on this palm and adhesive on this palm. So it would, when you flipped this over to this side, it would adhere on the back side. And it's not. It's just you have this line of tip and tape on this side and nothing on this side. So maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I'm just going to keep with my tape. And I do like the fact that it's narrow, but when I do use my regular tape, I just slit it in half, do one side and then the other side, and then I'm happy and it's fine. I also don't think there's a little bit of sticky on this side, so maybe I'm just not doing it right. So if you have any suggestions on how to use your tip and tape, feel free to let me know down below. This is my Patreon subscription. I love her Patreon subscription. I haven't seen anything of it, so let's take it out. Oh, look at this. I love these colors. She is just killing it with this Patreon with all of these stickers. Let's go ahead and look at these. Now, I think you have to be subscribed by the end of this month to receive January's, and it usually comes at the end of January or the next month. So we have January, Jan, and all of this. I love this washi tape strips. Those are beautiful. I'm in the highest tier, so I get 4 sticker sheets. I've seen some of these. This is on that roll of sticker tape I had in the Advent box. And I think that's just about the only one that's a repeat. I love this one. I could take a whole sticker sheet of that for sure. Here is these. This one is on that sticker roll as well, along with this one. I love word stickers. I do not have enough, so I'm thankful that Hannah can do that for me. So there is my Hand Can Patreon club. I'm a member of her Patreon. I'm not part of any of her like affiliate program. I don't even think she has one. But anyway, I love Hannah's work so much. So I have 2 left. I have Laurel Denise, and this one is a brand new thing for me. This is the Planner Spot. I haven't ever purchased from the Planner Spot, and I'm not sure if this is a mystery bag or my subscription. Yes, this is a grab bag. I think, honestly, grab bags are the way to go when you're first starting out with a company, because it has like so many different things in it, so you can kind of see how the shop works. And these are just kind of leftover extras. How much did I pay for this? This one was $15. And it looks like it comes with quite a lot of things. So we've got Instagram icons, mini weather wind icons. This one is on like clear, no, it's white. It's not vellum. It's definitely white. And then the wind is interesting. I've never tracked the wind. Something I've never thought of, but those could be handy sometime. Here is In My Lane. Must be just like a card you can stick in the front of your planner. Let's do this with a little poof. Then there's this one. They're kind of like vinyl stickers, but they're thinner. It has that. And that's bright. I love the back to school. Using those for sure. Happy Halloween. Those are little cute little samplers. All right, let's see what else we have. Looks like we have wine icons or drinks. Could be a margarita, could be anything. Here is Neutral Moods tracker, icon stickers. Again, this is a grab bag, so some of these might be missing or gross, but I'm still fine with using this. It's got Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, New Year's Eve. I love these little ones. This might work well in my sterling ink for sure. Self-care massage icons, and this is just the colors and then the dots that are the colors. I'm sure it is like a key for something, maybe. This one is definitely vellum. This is October labels. These could work any time of month. Ooh, look at this. It says April labels. Love the neutral. This is on white. This is on vellum. It's just some boxes. And these are, you can kind of see, these are like header, transparent black headers. These are going to work great for dividing up sections in my planner. Look at this, Harvest with the little mini icons. I'm like, these mini icons are like growing on me for sure. This month, next month, goals, projects, the washi strip. These are pretty. These are pretty stickers. Ooh, look at that. Love me some fall stickers. Nothing wrong with that. More fall stickers. We've got full boxes, half boxes, quarter boxes, headers, flags. And then this looks like it is a one piece. It feels like it, but it's not. I think these are just washi strips. Let me take a look. Yep, these are just washi strips, just like that. That'll look cute in any fall planner. We have this. This is, it looks like a vellum, like an overlay vellum that you can wrap around. That's cute. Little book cafe with some roses. And then it extends around the backside. Okay, then that's Planner Spot. I think for 15 bucks, that's well worth the money. So anytime she has one of those, you might want to pick that up. This is from Laurel Denise. They just had a new release of several different things, and you'll see what my idea is. This thing is probably not going to work on this. Let's pull out the big guns. All right, this is from Laurel Denise. They just had a release a little bit ago. Super fast shipping, by the way. There are I think I bought 3 things. I bought the pouch. I have been loving the pouch. And this is so inexpensive. I think this was $12. And it's so pretty. I don't mind at all. I love how long it is. I love the sturdiness of the zipper. I love the interior color. Love that it stays open when it's on your counter. There's so many things about this planner pouch that I will use and use. It is called Happiest Creature, and I will buy one at every single release from now on as a little treat to myself. for sure. Then I have some inserts, long awaited inserts. I purchased the Scout in small, which I'll go and grab here in just a second to try out some of these inserts. I'm so excited. So excited. So the Scout in small obviously is small. So it's like 7x9. And I bought two different layouts. This first one being the quarterly overview. So this has, and I thought this would work perfectly in the situation in which what I'm using my Laurel Denise for. So my Laurel Denise, let me grab that here real quick, is again Scout Small. Here we are. I'd used it for a couple months, redating July and then August. And then for December, I just jumped in something else because I wasn't going to have a chance to set it up. And I'm so glad I did, because now I can starting January and get everything organized the way I want to. Now, these quarterly inserts, let me show you what they look like. So it has a Q1 and then it has the month that are blank. So you can actually start any quarter you want. Say you use these starting in the fourth quarter of this year, you can roll them along. So it has the 3 columns and then this dot grid on the back side. And that's all 4 quarters. And then what I thought would be really fun would be this, the January through December, just like a mini month overview. So the months that she has in here for forward or planning is you've got this space here, but I really wanted somewhere where I could write down holidays, things that need to get done within the month for content planning, which is what I'm using the Laurel Denise for. And so this one would be more of a tracker of when I post, or I might even do some metrics in here as well. So I'm still hammering out the kinks with what I want to use all of the Laurel Denise for, but I thought this would be wonderful. Then again, it has another yearly plan. And the cool part about these inserts is that it does have this edge here. Now I tried my own edge and I will show you that real quick. It's kind of getting to be a long, and I also did some maneuvering with punching out a piece of cardstock so it would be a little bit more even, and I have it nailed down. So I don't know if this is just for months behind where I'm writing. So I'm probably going to move this into February right here. And then that mitigates this little bump, which doesn't bother me at all. I just was trying to work out some of those issues that a lot of people are having. Okay, so I did my own reinforcing of the rings. And what I did was I took out one of the weak sections here, and then I put a piece of tape and then I folded it over, and then I used a punch. Now there are different kinds of punch sizes. The one I used is an 1/8 of an inch punch. So this is like a 1/4 of an inch punch. And then this is an 1/8 of an inch punch, and you can see that the difference. And this is the perfect size for getting back into those holes after you tape it. So it's completely possible to not get any of the inserts and just do it yourself. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't have like a raw edge over here with sticky tape. So I wanted to make sure I folded it over and it fits in, and I've been using it. Obviously, I used this in November and it worked. And I'm not mad about it. And the cool part about it is that you can take these in or out and nobody is going to know the wiser because you can't see that space anyway. But I did want to purchase some of these extras. These are just this, but blank. So in these spreads, you can see I have been finagling. Let's go to a fresh one so you don't see all of my work on it. So it has the tracker and then the 4 boxes over here, blank space that I use for sketching. You can see that here in October, like some sketching. Then you turn over and you've got your weeks, and it lines up so beautifully. So every single day you'll have your tasks at the bottom or whatever you want. But then once you get done with your month, you've got 2 extra blank spaces. Well, I thought this would be wonderful to add at the end or at the beginning of the month to kind of have like a continuous block system as you move through here. This also would work if you wanted a Monday start calendar up here, and then you wanted to do like a Sunday start down here. So depending on how your brain works or whatever, these could be really handy, and they're super inexpensive. These are called 4-column. These are called the quarterlies, and I'm really excited to use them here in my Laurel Denise. And yes, they are all reinforced with that tape, and then they are pre-sliced. So do what you want with all the information. I'm looking forward to setting up my Laurel Denise. That video should be coming out very soon because I've got sticky notes and I have a plan, and I'm looking forward to it. So with all that said, I really had a good time showing you some of my special little incoming treats. I don't do hauls very often, but this stuff does have a purpose, and I'm looking forward to my subscription for Planner Spot. That's a new one on my list for the next year, and I hope it's going to turn out well. I need some new goodies incoming to keep my planners happy all year long. All right, everyone, I'll take care, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.